And while the president still has most of his term ahead of him, 100 days is a key point to check in on a new administration. Our Joe St. George has a closer look at what President Biden has accomplished and what's yet to be done.
There are 1,461 days in a presidential term, but 100 days is a time to reflect. Since President Biden took office, he's passed a $1.9 trillion stimulus bill, is credited with 200 million administered COVID-19 vaccine doses, ordered troops to withdraw from Afghanistan by September the 11th, committed the United States to cutting our emissions in half by 2030, and signed executive orders restricting homemade ghost guns and stabilizing braces. But he also oversaw a record number of migrants at the border, did not create a pathway to citizenship for DACA recipients, and he did not create a police reform commission, nor did he take any action on marijuana decriminalization. Not to mention, he increased the national debt. But what about this promise?
Unity. My whole soul is in it. On this January day, my whole soul is in this, bringing America together.
To find out, we headed to parts of the U.S. Biden didn't win. After all, polls show nearly universal support for the president by Democrats. Out here, we reconnected with Scott Will.
We're in Ligonier, Pennsylvania.
Who we first met last fall. All his life, he voted for Democrats, except last election. 100 days in, we asked him if he feels the country is more united.
I don't want to give him a D, but C-.
Will says he's liked certain things about the president, like vaccine rates, but he's been frustrated with the lack of bipartisanship. Will cashed his stimulus check, but is upset Biden couldn't get a single Republican to vote for it.
This is what Biden promised, that we were going to try to heal the country and come together. Well, to do that, you have to come together on common ground. On day one, he signs an executive order taking that pipeline away. My brother works for Local 66. And he's out of work.
From Pennsylvania, we head to Paisley, Florida to find Jamel Flemings, another longtime Democrat who voted Republican in 2020.
I'm about 2.5 to about 3 months behind.
We met him first when he was out of work prior to the stimulus package passing.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Jamel now proudly has a job.
And I feel like I'm a productive member of society again.
That stimulus check, he says, helped keep his debt manageable. And while he hasn't liked everything the president's done, he has liked this.
I mean, I can definitely say that the temperature is lowered down a bit. That people aren't so volatile about their political views.
Both men say they aren't committing now to vote for President Biden if he runs again. 100 days in, though, they're anxious to see what's next.
I would like to see him speak more.
I wish that this country could come back together.
I'm Joe St. George reporting.